Today I will explain the classic historical film Fargo, from 1996, directed by the COEN brothers. Hapless car dealer Jerry Lundegaard needs money, so he has a clandestine meeting with two thugs, Gary Grimsrud and Carl Showalter. He hires them to abduct his wife, in order to extort ransom money from his wealthy father-in-law, Wade. Grimsrud is clearly a hardened crime beast, while Showalter appears to be a whiny piece of shit with questionable teeth. Jerry's plan has the hallmarks of a harebrained scheme, but the thugs agree to enter into an agreement with him. Jerry provides a brown car from his dealership for the two no-good-nicks to conduct the kidnapping. As the kidnappers approach Minneapolis to do the nefarious deed, Grimsrud expresses his craving for pancakes, but is refused by Carl, who would rather enjoy some beef and sexual intercourse. Simultaneously, Jerry has had a plan B, which is to politely ask Wade for a loan. Really, this should have been his plan A. When Jerry tries to cancel the kidnapping operation because he thinks he has successfully convinced Wade to lend him the money, the loan is thwarted by Wade's bovine accountant, Stan Grossman. Therefore, kidnapping is the only solution to Jerry's plight. Jerry's wife is kidnapped from their home while she watches an inane daytime television show. The plan is to drive her to a cabin in Moose Lake, but the kidnappers are stopped by police for a traffic violation in Brainerd. Unable to control his violent bloodlust, Grimsrud shoots the policeman, followed by two witnesses, proving that, true to his name, he is both grim and rude. A pregnant police chief named Margie Gunderson begins investigating the triple homicide killing. She battles bouts of morning sickness while analyzing the harrowing crime scene, and shows her aptitude for police work, even though she is a woman with another smaller human, presumably a baby, inside her. Margie interviews some humorous but very polite local prostitutes and gains intelligence about the kidnappers. Her skillful investigation leads her to question Jerry Lundegaard about the car used in the kidnapping, which came from his car dealership in Minneapolis. Jerry the buffoon lies to Margie's face, and for the moment, she is off his trail. But for how long? Before leaving Minneapolis, Margie has a delicious but reasonable buffet lunch at the Radisson Hotel with her unusual former classmate Mike Yanagita, who tells her false stories about his pitiful life. Mike tries to become her boyfriend, even though she is married to a large man named Norm, who enjoys painting pictures of ducks. Mike cries in a humiliating display of inadequacy and is forgotten. Carl Showalter demands additional money from Jerry, citing the danger that the triple homicide has put him and Grimsrud in. A ransom handoff is arranged, but Wade wants to deliver the money himself because he is a macho asshole. This change of plans angers Carl, and there is a late-night shootout between the two of them on the roof of a parking ramp in downtown Minneapolis, and Wade dies. His last words are, "Oh geez." Carl, now bleeding profusely from the face, escapes with the ransom money and begins driving back to Moose Lake. He buries the money in the snow beside the highway outside Minneapolis. Margie returns to grill Jerry further about the car, but he is shifty as hell, and irritated, and oh for Pete's sake, he's fleeing the interview. Margie alerts the state police and an arrest warrant is issued for Jerry's dumb ass. Because of his injury, which he has only bandaged with fast food napkins, Carl's fury has reached its peak when he returns to talk to Grimsrud. They have an altercation, which culminates in Grimsrud chopping Carl into sections with an axe, then feeding his sections into a machine that grinds sections into smaller sections. Most of Carl has been reduced to tiny sections by the time Margie gets there, and she arrests Grimsrud on the spot. She lectures him about the folly of his ways while he stares blankly into the middle distance. Meanwhile, Jerry is apprehended across state lines. The police handcuff him while he makes humorous screeching noises. Peace returns to the greater American Midwest, and Norm's painting of a duck wins the Best Duck Award. Indeed, everything is coming up roses for Norm and Margie. They eagerly await the birth of their offspring, who will grow up to be a pregnant policewoman.